This is a continuation video of the Flower of Life pattern designed by Karen. In the last video, I showed you how to get the first flower started. This is going to be the center flower. Now, when you get to the point where you have 6 inside petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will be making one more outside petal to make the outside petals total 6 also. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outside petals. So we have to make one more outside petal. So to make an outside petal, you have to chain up 3. Wrap your yarn around your hook twice and put your hook in the hole created by the last inside petal and the previous outside petal. Pull the yarn through that hole, pull it up, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops and then the next 2 loops to make an incomplete treble crochet. That first chain counts as your first incomplete treble crochet. You're going to do another treble crochet, putting your hook through that same hole. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops and then through the next 2 loops, where you end up with 3 loops on your hook and 3 incomplete treble crochets. And then you can close to make the cluster. And that makes the last outside petal for the central flower of this project. Now, what you will do, since you already have 6 petals inside and 6 petals on the outside, is you will just connect this petal to the very first outside petal that you made with a slip stitch. So we have the first round completed. For the second round, you will chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you will make 1 treble crochet cluster. So we're going to do an incomplete treble crochet. That chain 3 counts as your first treble crochet, and then we're going to do another one using that same hole made by the slip stitch. And then once we have 3 coming out of that hole that was made by the slip stitch, we close to make a cluster, and that would be your petal for the next row. Once you make that first petal, starting your second row, you're going to go into the next hole that will be your next flower. Okay, as you can see here, here's the hole we're going to go into. And we're working counterclockwise, making flowers out of the petals that we made from the first flower. So here we're making the 4th petal because we already have 3 here. 1, 2, 3 petals, right? So this treble crochet will make the first incomplete treble crochet for the 4th petal of this flower. And then we do another one. Let me do that one again. Okay. I try to make that line there short, so I have to do it like this and kind of push my yarn towards the hook so that, okay, let's try that again. So that this line right here won't be so long. So the hole that we create there won't be so big. Okay, so we're going to do another treble crochet, but don't complete it. Okay, and then another one. And then close. Okay, so now look at this. This is going to be the flower that we're going to make. We're going to make 2 more petals to complete this flower here. So now that we made an inside petal, the next thing we make is an outside petal. And remember, we chain up 3 to make the outside petal. Now the inside petal. All right, so now you have 5 inside petals. Now it's the outside petal's turn. You gotta chain up 3 and make your treble crochet cluster by using the hole made by the previous petal and the one before it. Do that one again because my yarn is split. So that's the outside petal. Now we're going to go in to make the inside petal. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside petals. So now we can just go on to the next flower that already has 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yarn over twice, put your hook into that hole, make a treble crochet cluster consisting of 3 incomplete treble crochets. Okay, so as you can see, we're going from that central flower that we made, and we're going to go around it to make more flowers. Okay, so we do the same thing here. Chain up 3 to make the outside petal. Then the inside petal. There's 5 inside petals now. Now we're going to make an outside petal. 1, 2, 3 for your chain, and that counts as your first treble crochet. And we do 1 more after this. And then we close for that treble crochet cluster for your outside petal. Now we go back in and make another inside petal because we need to make 6. Okay, 6 inside petals and 6 outside petals for each flower in this Flower of Life pattern. Okay, so here you can see we have 6 inside petals. Now, once you make 6, when you're in the row, you go immediately to the next flower, which is right here. Okay, this next flower already has 3 petals, so all we need to do is make 3 more petals. So wrap your yarn around your hook twice and put your hook into that hole. That will be the center of your flower. And make your treble crochet cluster to make an inside petal. Okay, so that makes 4 inside petals. Now we're going to make an outside petal. Chain 3. Whenever you do an outside petal, you have to chain 3 first. I'm almost at the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to have to end this and pick up again at the end. So keep working like this until you have come around to the beginning of your first flower. Just keep making your treble crochet clusters until we have to join at the beginning or at the end of this row. Okay? Just do petal inside and then petal outside. Okay?